What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna add on to what I was talking about the other day with going by feel. I just replied to a conversation on YouTube, which I enjoy. It allows me to think about things that I can say. Um, but the biggest reason why I go by feel is because of confidence and making sure I keep my form and train my body to do form automatically. All right. Um, like I said before, you never know what the day's gonna give you. If you got enough sleep the day before, if you got to eat, or if you had a taxing day, you don't know what's gonna happen. Um, I don't care who you are, your training cycles will not be perfect. I mean, you will not have a perfect training cycle. Any kind of plan that you do in life will not go completely as planned. So um, say the conversation was if you can't if you can't do your 80%, if you can't do your 80% in training, then something's wrong. Um, and yeah, something's wrong. Something that day happened, or you didn't get enough sleep, enough eat, or whatever. You can't hit your 80%. So what I say, if you feel like you can't get it, if you feel taxed, don't don't be lazy about the situation. Don't get me wrong. Don't go in the gym and say I don't feel like doing this. Now go in there and do what you can. You should Go by what you should do when you can do it. Okay, um, but if that day everything's feeling real heavy and and you really struggling, uh, why go to 80%? Why go to 80% and and one either not get it, okay, which is not fine, which is fine. Failure to fail is a good thing, you know what I mean? But what's better is okay, learning how to minimize learning how to minimize um, ending workouts before they should. Okay, so if you jump and go to 80% and you're not even close to being done with your workout and you miss that, then what's going to happen after that? Okay, your confidence is gone. You feel like you're behind, all that good stuff. Feel like you're getting weaker, which can't happen. Which is not happening. Um, but another thing is too, it doesn't matter if you can pick the weight up. What really matters, this is the biggest thing, is you keeping that form. Okay? What good does it do for you to pick up 80% and then your technique is gone, it's blown, and you muscling up the weight? What good does that do for you? What I see is it just teaches your body and recode your body to lift unsoundly, to lift out of form. Okay, so that what that does is creates a bad habit, a motor a motor situation. Um, so if you always going beyond the means of your core and technique, then you're gonna lift like that in a meet. Okay, so like I said, practice makes perfect. You want to train, okay, with perfect form. I don't care how light it is. Your gains are gonna go up. You want to practice with perfect form. Okay? The more you practice with perfect form, the stronger you will get, the higher you will go. I guarantee that. The more you train with bad habits, bad form, bad technique, you will stay in a plateau. Okay? My thing is, what I believe is, you will never you will never hit and stay in a plateau if you stay true to your core, stay true to your technique and form. You will always inch up. Now, it won't be big jumps, but you always inch up, okay? So the reason why we hit our max is because when we go to that certain weight, that certain day, that core is giving, okay? So that core breaks, so therefore you can't get it. Not saying that you're not strong enough to pick it up, but the body is not lined up or can't maintain that weight to line up in the right leverage, okay, in the right, and move in the right mechanics to lift the weight, okay. A lot of people don't think about it like that. So that's what's happening. That's why you call it your max, because your body can't withstand the perfect positioning and movement mechanics, okay. So like I said, there's no reason to go up 80%, 70%, 60% if you can't keep that form. I mean, if you're doing all that with bad form, then I wouldn't even count that as your as a workout or as a max. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna contradict myself in a way, but again, when you do hit that very top max, okay, on the platform, this is what's happening. You train in perfect form, okay, but hitting that max on the platform, what's gonna happen? You are gonna break, okay. You are gonna break just a little bit, but training perfect form, you can maintain just that much more in a off technique or off form, okay. So you can actually go and transition into muscling up at the end, okay. Not saying you're gonna do it on purpose, but that's just what the body's doing. It's your max. That core is gonna break to a certain extent, okay. So that's why you train and stay in your means for perfect technique, okay. So that's why you have a lot of people that when they train, their weights they training with is not too far off from their max in the meet. It's because they're, for one, not getting any stronger because you training in bad form, and two you it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Okay, there's form to everything. So that's my thought process when I train. Okay, so you always want to stay true to your core technique, body mechanics, and that will get you a long way instead of lifting that heavy weight, muscling it up during your training, okay? Training is just what it is. Training, not maxing. That's why I don't max in training. I don't get close to my max, not even close to any of my maxes in training, okay? I hope this helps a lot of people out. And like I said, give me suggestions, some things that I talk about. Oh, and about my eating. I do nothing special. I don't eat bad by any means, and I'm not a clean health freak. I just eat moderate. Sometimes I feel like I need some junk, but I'm not a sweet eater. I am a big carb eater, especially when I'm around my meats. Everybody that know me, everybody that know me before meat, I'm known to smash a whole pizza. Uh, but like I said, I'm moderate. I'm not a real clean health freak. I make sure I eat enough throughout the day. Um, so that's pretty much my eating. um, like I said, I hope this helps you out. If y'all have any ideas that you want me to talk about or add to what I'm talking about today, feel free. Later.